Hey guys, what's up? This is just me shooting another recording. This recording is titled Sounds January Part 5, the year 2023. And in this recording, I'm going to share some of my experience with sounds that I hear. I seek treatment for some of the sounds that I hear, and the treatment that I seek, they call it a chemical imbalance, but from what I believe, my 100% understanding is that it comes from an outside source. From my experience, I say it comes from an outside source, and I'm having trouble identifying where the source is. I've been having trouble identifying since the year 2013, and it's the year 2023, and so that makes 10 years, and I've been having trouble trying to identify the source of where the sounds come from. But I've been hearing them all day long since the year 2013, from when I wake up in the morning, very first thing when I wake up in the morning, all the way until about 10 minutes before I go to sleep. And it could be different sounds, it could be voices, it could normally it's about at least five different voices that I hear throughout the day, all day long. Some of them men, some of them women. They can be up to one third neutral, one fourth neutral, which makes two thirds negative, three fourths negative, all day long, and I've been going through that. So, for the past about 3, 4 years, since the year 2019 to the year 2023, they shifted from being one third neutral and two thirds negative, and the negativity increased to three fourths negativity and one fourth neutral. So, I've been experiencing that, and this year, I decided to start making notes and start sharing some of my experience on the internet, on the web, with anyone, with any viewers that want to check out my channel and listen to some of my recordings. If you would like to help support my channel, you can like, comment, share, and subscribe. That will help support my channel. So this is Sounds January Part 5, the year 2023, and I've made some notes, and I'm going to share some of my experience with you guys, just to share it, and as well maybe just to have my experience documented on the web. Some of my experience, I'm going to have it documented on the internet, sharing my experience. So I'm going to look at my notes right now and share with you guys some of what I've been going through. In front of me, with my notes in front of me, I can see that I was arguing with the sounds, and they were demanding of me that I recognize they're in control, and they were repeating the words, "I demand you submit to our control." They were repeating that for about like half an hour, maybe like about once or twice a minute for about half an hour. That was kind of not nice to go through, but I was going through that, and they kept repeating to me, "I demand you submit to our control," over and over again for, I don't know, maybe like half an hour or an hour. And, anyways, after they were saying that, I thought I was humiliated by the way they were telling me to submit, considering how ridiculous they are most of the time. And then I would like to share as well that these are very intelligent sounds, and I honestly 100% believe they come from an outside source. That's my 100% understanding, is that they come from an outside source for a list of reasons that's kind of complicated to explain. It's difficult to explain, but I have a list of reasons for believing they come from an outside source. So um, that's one of my notes. Then, in a different note in front of me, I'm seeing that my nose was leaking from tears from hearing "you are trash" repeatedly and loudly for a duration of 1 hour. And that was proceeded with "that's what I get for having self esteem." And then, as well, they were trying to tell me it will help me go to sleep to leak tears from my nose. That's what I get for having too much self esteem. And I was hearing that for a little while. For an hour, actually. My notes say I was hearing that for 1 hour around nighttime in the evening. So that's what I was going through. That's in one of my notes. And then in a different note I have in front of me, I was hearing for the past several days a sound saying to me, "I will never meet her." And that was kind of random, and I don't know what that means. Sometimes some of the sounds that I hear, I don't know where they come from, or actually, I don't know what they mean. Some of them can be actually kind of random, and I think this was a random sound telling me I will never meet her. That was a little bit random, but I was hearing it repeatedly, and I felt like making a note about it and sharing it. And then a different sound was telling me, oh, I made a note of a different sound telling me consistently every single day for the past 3 years the words "I don't like you" repeatedly. I'll probably hear the words "I don't like you" about 5, 10 times a day at least, and I've been going through that for the past 3 years. It's the year 2023. And from what I can remember, that started occurring in the year 2020. So yeah, I've been hearing the words "I don't like you" every single day since the year 2020, and it's 2023. So I felt like documenting that. I'm documenting that. And then besides that, I was hearing the words control repeated to me roughly 100 times within a 15-minute window at about 5 o'clock in the morning. That's what time I usually get up, is early in the morning. And early in the morning when I got up, I was hearing the word control repeated to me roughly 100 times within a 15-minute window. So I'm documenting that. And then besides that, uh, I was hearing demand. I was hearing the words "I demand" shouted at me for once a minute in a 45-minute window. So I'm documenting that as well. And then I have just one more note here in front of me, and then I'm going to wrap up this video, this recording. Uh, the next note, this last one that I have, is that sometimes I lose track of exactly what I hear since I hear so much. And actually, most of what I hear is negativity. But I've been hearing so many negative things that it seems for at least the past 5 days, for at least, if I had to take a guess, maybe 10 days at least, but it might be just 5 days. Well, for the past at least 5 days, my right lower eyelid has been twitching for 25 minutes a day in total. Not all at one time, but it will twitch maybe about 2, 3, 4 minutes, and then it'll stop, and then maybe like an hour later, 2 hours later, I'll twitch in my lower right eyelid for another 4 or 5 minutes. And I've been going through that for at least the past 5 days, but maybe for at least the past 10 days. So that's all in my notes, guys. This is some of my experience. I feel like documenting on the web and just sharing my experience. Whoever wants to listen, that kind of stuff. This isn't a really super duper cool video. It's just a recording. I don't expect for my channel to go viral or nothing to explode, and nothing about becoming famous, but that would be interesting though if it did go viral and I did get a lot of views and subscribers. I'm not really looking for that. I'm just kind of just documenting what I go through and letting any of my viewers check out my channel, check out my videos, my recordings. If you would like, and if you would like to help support my channel, you can like, comment, share, and subscribe. That would help support my channel. So basically, this I'm gonna wrap up this recording for now, guys. I appreciate you guys helping support my channel, and I'll probably be making more recordings in the future. So, with that all said, all right, well, peace out, guys.